Prince Harry's intimate revelations in Spare, including stories about his penis and losing his virginity, will have a worse effect on his wife Meghan Markle than they will on him, a former friend of the Duchess of Sussex told Express. A former friend of Meghan Markle's who worked with the Duchess of Sussex before she met Prince Harry has said the intimate revelations in his autobiography Spare will have a massive effect on Meghan more than it will on Harry. TV presenter Nick Eade claims to have been friends with the now Duchess before she met Prince Harry, having asked Meghan to host the London Global Gift Gala at Me Hotel on November 19, 2013. The presenter of the Royal Agenda on Royalty TV and the Royal Box for Yahoo! Claimed Meghan will be worse affected by the backlash from Spare than the prince. He told Express he believes the jokes made by Hollywood heavyweights such as James Corden and Trevor Noah after the publication of the book undermines the couple and would have a massive effect on Meghan. Personal revelations in the book, told by the prince to ghostwriter J.R. Moringa, include the story of how he had sex for the first time in a field behind a pub. He also described getting frostbite on his penis and attempting to treat it with a cream used by his mother on her face. Since the revelations, the couple has been subject to jokes made by famous comedians. Harry and Meghan have been the subject of an episode of South Park, an animated sitcom known for taking aim at public figures such as Tom Cruise and Oprah Winfrey. The program mocked the couple, depicting in one memorable moment Prince Harry rubbing his blue penis against a window while demanding privacy. At the end of the episode, the Prince Harry-inspired character has a revelation, deciding he no longer wants to be a brand. His wife on the other hand, the Meghan Markle character, says nothing. The show then depicts Harry opening his wife's head, and speaking into it, his voice echoing as if the Meghan character is completely hollow. Nick told Express he believes the more intimate revelations in the book were a massive miscalculation and will negatively affect Meghan more than her royal husband. He said, "I think Harry's ghostwriter was brilliant, and some of the words and some of the sentences in the book make for a really compelling book. It's a really well-written and rounded book. But I suspect that when people do these things they basically spit out everything, and you hope that a lot of it will be changed or won't actually be included." With the amount of money being paid, the publishers were likely wanting to have everything and they weren't willing to probably edit quite a lot. There are parts of the book, obviously the part with a woman who he lost his virginity to and talking about his penis and all that stuff, those were elements that we didn't really need to know. He went on, "I don't think Harry and Meghan would have thought that people like Trevor Noah, for instance, at the Grammys would be humiliating them and using that story, which is from the book, as a punchline for a joke." Earlier this month at the Grammys, presenter Trevor Noah made a joke about the infamous frostbitten Todger passage of Harry's book. Trevor made the joke referencing another famous British export. James Corden is a 12-time Emmy winner and host of The Late Late Show. Has also living proof that a man can move from London to LA and not tell everyone about his frostbitten penis. James Corden, too, has made jokes about the book, and Harry's description of the first time he had sex. He joked on The Late Late Show, in a field behind the pub. "That's one of those things that's worse than the sum of its parts. You lose your virginity in a field or in a pub, right? Not great either way. In a field behind a pub. That's terrible, isn't it?" Nick highlighted this, and said, "James Corden's even used it, and he hit him on his bus." The royal expert was referring to a segment on James Corden's The Late Late Show, during which Prince Harry and James Corden drove around on an open-top bus, visited the Bel Air mansion, and attempted the Spartan race obstacle course. Nick went on to claim, "I think there's a massive miscalculation there from them, and I think that the reason being is that they don't have the right people around them. They haven't got sunshine sacks anymore, they haven't got maybe some really strong advisors around them. As far as the publishers, they want their money back and they've got it back and they've made more from it than any other book this year or this decade. I think it is. So they're doing something right, but do I think it undermines them? I think definitely has. And I think that will have a massive effect on Meghan more than it will on Harry."